Hello, and today we'll be checking how we can organize or create a system for the customers to request a return without any efforts. So basically using this plugin, that's the WooCommerce product return merchandise authorization plugin, allows the customers to return the product and have them replaced or refunded within the admin specified time limit. Today I'll be showing you the workflow at the storefront. As you can see right now, I'm at the RMA section, and according to my order, I've chosen the products that I want to replace, along with the reasons can also be selected and the return quantity. I'll show you this, and then we'll be seeing how the web store admin would be able to set up the different what we say as the return reasons and much more. Apart from that, how he can set up the time limit for the customers to set up a RMA for the orders that they have placed. But before that, please do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive the latest updates. Apart from that, if you find this particular video helpful, then do give it a thumbs up. Now the RMA plugin works both for the registered users as well as for the guest customers. And for example, if I go to the home page here, let's go to the home. Now on the home here at the my account section, at the top here we have the shop page, cart, and we have provided this RMA section or the RMA link here in the header. So if we tap on that, that brings up the section from wherein the guest users can log in and check their RMA status. Right now I've logged into my account. Let me go ahead and let me log out first, and let's log into my account. And now let's go to the RMA section. So under the RMA here, the customers will find the complete list of orders for which they have chosen RMA status. Maybe it's for the replacement, repair, or a refund. And here we have the order ID, the RMA status for each of the RMAs generated by the customer, the date, and the actions, as you can see. Now, to add an RMA to your order on the RMA section by navigating to RMA here, or using the customer dashboard, we have the RMA section. Just tap that up, and that brings up this section here. Here you can filter out the RMA with the selected statuses. As you can see, for pending, I can see the number or the RMA with the pending there. Let's see if anyone is declined. Declined is also visible there. Now to add an RMA, you just need to tap here on the add button, and that brings up this complete section, as you can see. Okay, and from here, from the drop down, you just need to choose your order for which you want to generate the RMA. Now generation of the RMA depends upon the order status that has been set by the admin. So we'll be talking about that in a while. So after selecting the order here, now we need to choose the items that we had ordered. I'll check this option. I'll choose the reason here. Wrong. Let's choose it as defective product delivered, and let me enter the return quantity there as a customer. We can also say attach the images for the product by tapping here. So we can add multiple images. To add an image, just tap here on the button there, and just for a test one, I'll just add this image. And test refund details. Then we can choose the order delivery status, whether the order delivery status is there or not. We can choose the resolution type for this as refund. If you want, you can add add the consignment number if you're returning a product there. And then the admin set return policy is visible for the customers to go through. Lastly, you can check the agreement or the return policy here. Tap on the request button, and a new request for the RMA has been generated. So it's March 8 today. So this is the RMA status. Right now it's in pending state. We can cancel the RMA, or we can view the details of the RMA as well. So if I tap here in the view link under the actions column, you can see that we have the RMA details here. The order ID, the status right now, the delivery status, whether it has been delivered or not, the customer name, resolution type as refund, And this is the additional information, test, refund details that we had set up. Apart from that, you can also converse for this RMA as well. Test chat, for example, and you can also enable the notification mails basically. So for that, you'll have to check this option here. And for this particular thread, you can get the notification mails as well. So I can send the chat message for this RMA, and here you can see that we have a chat box, and I've sent test chat to the respective product owner. That was the RMA details, and the other tab is the product one. It shows which product is having the issue and for which the RMA has been generated. Here the admin created the reason that had been selected by the customer is visible. The return quantity as well. If any images were uploaded, you can see that I uploaded this one, it's there. And we have the manage section. So if you're receiving the refund there and you find that the refund has been settled there into your account, then you can check this checkbox here to mark this particular RMA as solved. So this was how we can generate the RMA for the order that the customer has placed by navigating to the RMA section here, and then tapping here on the add button, selecting the order for which we want to generate the RMA, choosing the products, choosing the reason there, selecting the return quantity for each, adding the image, additional information, choosing the order delivery status, the resolution type as well, whether you want to have it as a refund or not. And then lastly, you'll have to generate the request by tapping here on the request button. Now let's hop on to the vendor end, and let's see how this appears to the vendor there under his own account panel. So this was the customer's flow, and let's go to the vendor backend. That's the store admin's backend, and let me hop on to that now. Also, as I've told you, guest users can do the same, can generate the RMA for their orders that they have placed. So I'll just show you that in a while. So let me go ahead and let me open the backend for the RMA plugin. So I'll have to log into the admin backend panel by entering my username and the password. So after login, I can see the WooCommerce RMA site panel here. So after the successful installation of this particular plugin within your online web store, you'll find the WooCommerce RMA by Webkul here. And here we have manage RMA option. We have manage reasons and configuration. So let's hop onto the configuration first. Or let's go to the manage RMA first, because we have shown you the front end. This is the order number 148 that we just for which we created the RMA, the product name. We had chosen the reason as defected product. RMA status was pending, delivery status was processing, and the date as well. So let's view it as per the admin. So here are the RMA details with the order ID and the rest of the details. The additional information is visible to the admin as well. Going to the product, here we have the complete list of product for which we have chosen the RMA. Here's the conversation section. This was the conversation that I sent out from the customers section there under the RMA details for his order. Thanks, will be refunding the amount, and we can send this message back to the customer now. Then we have the image uploaded by the customer under the RMA images. So let's tap that up. Here's that image, and under manage we can find the RMA status. So admin can choose the RMA status for this one, whether he wants to decline or not. Declining would decline the RMA request. Solved means after the customer has accepted that yes, it's good to go, and he has marked it as solved under his own account RMA section there, then we can choose it as solved. Otherwise, we can approve the same as well. So for now, because we want to make a refund, we'll just approve it, and we'll tap here on the update button thereafter. So the status has updated successfully. Now if I go back to the manage RMA for 148 order number, you can see that the RMA status right now is processing. Okay, as initially it was pending, now it's processing. Now let's go to the customer's end, and let's go to the RMA section. Here's the 148 number, and now it says that it's processing. Let's view the RMA. RMA status has changed to processing. Let's go to the manage section, or let's go to the RMA images and RMA details. Here let me scroll down on the RMA details section, and thanks will be refunding the amount. You can see that the admin has written back to the customer, okay, amount received. So the admin needs to manually send the amount there, and after that he can comment that as well. So okay, amount received. For example, the admin has made the payment. Now the customer can go to manage and can mark this as check this option to mark this as solved. So let's solve this RMA there after it has been received back by the admin. So right now you can see that the RMA now states it's solved, and if I go to the manage one, we don't have any option right now for managing the same because we've completed the RMA there. And these are the details as you can see. So now if we go back to the admin's section here, let's refresh the page. So the RMA status would now be solved. Let's view the RMA details. It says solved, and if I go to the manage section, we had already chosen this as solved there. And let's go to the conversation section. Let me tap that up, and here's the customer's note or the chat message that the amount has been received by the customer himself. So that's how you can do the RMA for the product. If it has been delivered to you, you can send it out back to your admin, and you can ask for a refund there. And when the refund is done, you can easily manage it and can mark it as sold as per the customer there. Now I'll show you how the admin can set the RMA enabled for the all the products in the store, or for the respective chosen ones that he wants to have the RMA there. So for that, let me take you to the admin backend panel, and let's first show you how you can assign the RMA to the products. So for that, I'll go to the products, all products. So we can assign the RMA to a newly created product or an already created one. So let's view this WordPress pendant. Okay, let's go back, and actually I need to edit a product for that, but let me go ahead and let me add a new one, and let me show you how we can assign the RMA there. So I'll scroll down a bit, and so we can assign the RMA time basically for example, this is a new product that I'm going to create, so I want to set the number of days after the completion of the order, after the completion of the order, when the RMA can expire. So I can set that expiry time here. So for example, I place the order right now, so from today, after the completion placement of the order for 10 days, the RMA time would be there, and the customer can generate an RMA for this orders this product's order there. And the same goes for the already created ones as well. Just navigate to the tab there for the RMA and set the time there. I'll show you how we can do it in bulk as well. Now let's see how the admin can configure it in the first place. So we've gone through the manage RMA. So let's go to the configuration part. So here we have two different sections, RMA settings and the add shipping label section. So let's go to the RMA settings first. So you can enable this functionality for your WooCommerce platform based web store by choosing enable. Otherwise you can disable it by choosing disabled. You can set the RMA time limit for the customers, and only less than the set number of days can the customer generate an RMA for any of the orders there. You can use a 0 or a blank one for the unlimited time there. You can choose the order status for the RMA. So whichever statuses you have chosen here would be available for the RMA. So any order that is complete, on hold, processing or pending payment can generate the RMA. Then the admin will set up the return address. So you can add or you can add multiple addresses as well, separated by a comma there. Here the admin can set up the RMA policy that is visible to the customers from the storefront. Thereafter, just tap here on the save changes to make the initial configuration settings. Coming to the add shipping label, from here the admin can add a shipping label, and he can also delete any of the created shipping labels, and he can upload the shipping label by tapping here in the upload button, and according to that the name would be saved, and here's one of the shipping labels that we have already uploaded. Now let's see how we can manage the reasons. So for that we'll go to the manage reasons. I'll also be showing you how we can do a replacement of a product. We already showed you just the refund part there. So under the manage reasons you can choose, or you can create the reasons for the RMA that can be selected by the customers. To add a new reason, just tap here in the add reason at the top, enter the reason name, set the enable or disable status there. For example, I'll set it as test reason, and then I'll just tap here on the save button. So here's the test reason that we have just created. We can trash it or we can edit it by tapping on the edit link. Test reason, I'll set it as reason test just for the demo purposes. Save it, and we can see that now it's a reason test. So that's how you can create the RMAs from the bulk action. You can delete any of the created RMA reasons there. And under the manage RMA, we have already seen how we can build the RMAs that have been created, and how the admin can move through the RMA's status there for a refund or a replacement of the product as well. Now let me place one order again, and we'll see the rest of the feature there. So I'll just go to orders section, and I'll just with the same order that we had placed, and let me go ahead and let me purchase this product once again. So I'll just open it in another tab, and here we'll be choosing everything is okay. I'll add 4 quantities, add to cart, and check out. So let me place the order first. The rest of the details are there, and let's tap on the place order button. The order number 153 has been placed. Now let me go to the RMA section, and let me first make the order as complete. So this is the order section here, 153 order number. Okay, let me go to the admin backend, and here I'll go to WooCommerce orders. So order number 153 is here. I can choose that up and change status to complete. I'll apply that up. Now it's completed. Now let's go back, and right now it's showing processing. Now if I refresh the page, it says completed, and now you can see the order again button as well that was not earlier visible. Now let's go to the RMA section. So I'll tap on the add button. Now from the drop down I'll choose the order. Here's the quantity, reason, I'll just choose the reason test that I just created, and let's set the return quantity. I'll just add one image. Let's attach one more for this. Need replacement, and the order delivery status is complete. Now the resolution type. So in the pending type we had only the refund, but now after the order has been placed and is complete, now we have the exchange option as well. So we'll choose the resolution type is exchange here, and we can add the consignment number as well for this RMA. So for now I'll just check here and tap the request button for a resolution type as exchange. Our success message is there. This is our order number, it's pending. Let's view the RMA that we have generated. Okay, here are the products, the images, and here's the option to manage the RMA. So we have generated the option there, and let me check this option to enable the email notification. And hello, need exchange of the products, and let's send it to the respective vendor there, or the admin. So right now you can see that the status RMA status is pending and the delivery status is completed right now. Now let's hop on to the admin backend, and now I'll go to the WooCommerce RMA, manage RMA section. Here's order number 153. Let's view it, and let's go to the manage section. So here is approved. We have chosen the shipping label there. We can upload any other one as well, and let me update it, and it's updated right now. So these were the details of the RMA itself for the exchange. Resolution type, delivery status was complete, and the RMA status was processing now. The products for which we want the RMA, conversation, approved, chat message, and let's tap on the send. Now let's open the customer end. Let me refresh the page once. Now if I go to the manage section, you can see that we have the print shipping label. Now I can print the shipping label as well. So this can now be printed out by the customer, and this is the return authorization label to be attached on the products there, and this is the shipping label itself. So that's how you can go for an RMA there. You can send the products back to the admin, and whenever he receives the products, then he can say that yes, the products have been received, and then he can basically manage your RMA by choosing the RMA status as approved, choose the shipping label, update it. It is visible to you within the RMA section for that particular order. For example, if I go to the view section, manage now, print shipping label. After receiving the products now, I can update and mark this RMA as solved. Now it's solved. The same would then be visible here under the RMA details as well. That is solved right now. So so that was much about the WooCommerce written merchandise authorization plugin, and I hope it helped you out in clearing the doubts there. If you still have any questions, queries, suggestions, or requirements, then kindly do get back to us at support@webkul.com, raise a ticket at webkul.uvides.com, or contact us through https://www.webkul.com/contacts. And lastly, if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. And thanks for watching this particular video, and have a great day ahead.